A California union leader is facing a felony charge following his arrest at an immigration protest in Los Angeles Friday. David Huerta, the president of the California division of the Service Employees International Union, is accused of interfering with law enforcement and is being charged with conspiracy to impede an officer. Prosecutors allege Huerta sat down in front of a vehicle gate at a staging ground for nearby immigration and customs enforcement operations. And CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins me now. Scott, good to see you. So what more are prosecutors saying happened in their complaint against David Huerta?
Yeah, in this court filing, the prosecutors are alleging he wasn't just obstructing the agents outside that metal gate. They allege he was part of this galvanizing effort to get others to do the same. According to an agent who filed an affidavit with the court, the agent says Huerta intimidated the agents by banging his hand on the metal gate near them. They also allege he sat there in front of the gate, but also was calling other people over in Spanish to get them to join him in this type of human wall near the gate. This is a federal criminal count, a conspiracy count that'll be litigated in the Central District of California, which is right down the street in Los Angeles.
Changing gears a little bit here, there was also a hearing today in the case of Emily Summer, who was charged with assault after allegedly spitting on the former interim U.S. attorney for Washington, D.C., Ed Martin. So what happened with that today?
Yeah, that case is going to move forward in the U.S. District Court in D.C., but its trajectory is a bit uncertain. This is a smaller level case. It's an assault case, according to the prosecutors, because she spit at the former U.S. attorney for D.C., but it's unclear where they take this case, if they try to maintain it through a jury trial or try to find some way to plead this thing out. That said, the case pops up in court the same day the president posted on social media that if you spit, they hit, a reference to what law enforcement is expected to do if they're spit upon by somebody. This case is distinctive in the U.S. District Court in D.C. because Ed Martin, the U.S. attorney, for 4 months here, is the victim, and he's been posting about it pretty much prodigiously on social media.
And, you know, in a separate case that we've been following for a couple weeks now, a case about a fungus that I'll never actually be able to pronounce, a third person has been arrested in connection with the smuggling of that potentially dangerous fungus that was brought into the U.S. So what is this person being charged with?
Yes, this grammatarius fungus, which according to prosecutors in their charging documents in the case, can be, if misused, particularly devastating to agricultural products, could sicken livestock, could sicken humans. It has been referred to in other circles outside of this case as a possible agro-terror weapon. That said, there are now 3 defendants linked to research with this fungus, 2 of whom are linked to the University of Michigan, facing criminal charges. One of them, the third person charged, Shengjing Wan, is going to be in court in Detroit tomorrow for a detention hearing. The prosecutors will make some argument as to why Han should be held pending trial. There's another defendant also facing her time in court, and a third defendant, a man who is believed to be in China, who's not in U.S. custody, all of them facing smuggling charges from the U.S. Department of Justice.
Lots of questions and a mystery that continues to unfold. Scott MacFarlane breaking it all down for us. Scott, thank you.